Now we will learn what is luminance channel. So let's do one thing. I'll select this object and I'll move this over here. By holding control, I'll create one duplicate and I'll move this over here again by holding control, and I'll move this over here. Now I will delete this extra textures which are applied. Now let's do one thing. Double click and we will create one material. I'll name it as one also, and double click to open this, and let's go to the colors and we will make, let's say, red color. Okay, and we will apply this color to here. If I hit Control R, as you guys can see, I'll get this kind of color. Now if you see over here, we can see the depth and height of the entire object because of these colors. As you guys can see, over here is color is quite light, and at the edges of here color is quite dark, and at the bottom it's totally dark. So that's why from this we can understand that this is one kind of three-dimensional object. But if I double click, and or instead of double click, if you suppose want to create a duplicate of this color also, so simply by holding control you can simply move this over here, so it will create duplicate and you can name it as 2 also. Now if I apply this color to here, and if I hit Control R, obviously we will get the same results. But suppose if you go to the color of material editor, and you will get this option known as luminance, and if you enable it, then as you guys can see over here, the color this one looks different. And if you hit Control R over here, as you guys can see, you cannot see anything. And if I go to over to this material, I'll go to my hex and I'll copy this, sorry, I'll go to the color, I'll go to the hex and I'll copy this color code like this, and then I'll go to this material where my luminance channel is applied. And if you see properly over here, the in color we have same color, but in luminance we have this white color. But instead of white, what I'm gonna do, I'll press Control V and I'll apply this color. And now if I hit Control R, as you guys can see, we will get some little bit difference over here. And what I'm gonna do over here, I'll disable this reflectance there, so I'm not gonna get any reflection of that. So if I hit Control R, as you guys can see, I'm not gonna get any reflection of light on this surface. Similarly, I'll disable this color also like this, and now I'll go to the RGB mode like this. And now if I hit Control R, because of we in this material editor, we don't have any color, we don't have any reflectance, we don't have even any transparency, only luminance channel is applied. That's why this thing is look like it's a 2D object. So basically this option is useful whenever in 3D software you want to create 2D animation or something. So that's where this type of color channels are useful. Basically it will look like that you are creating some 2D animation in 3D software. Like even if I rotate it over here and if I hit render, as you guys can see, we will get all the extra information like shadows and etc properly, but we will not gonna get that three-dimensional look to this object because we have applied only luminous. But suppose if I applied this color channel over here, and now if I hit Control R, I'll get a little bit of this what we call depth for this color. And if I enable reflectance, then again I'll get the little bit of reflection as compared to, if you compare this one with this one, you will understand that this is a bit lighter. And in luminance channel you can adjust the brightness of that according to you, like that. So this option is also useful to enhance your color like this. As you guys can see, as compared to this one looks quite subtle and what you can say, smoother as compared to this one, because the brightness of this one is, let's say, 80. And now if I hit Control R, as you guys can see, at compared to this one looks quite smoother. So that is why luminance option is very useful. So in the next video we will going to talk about reflectance channel.